Okay, everybody, let's get right into this. Please note that I will not be using specific terms in this report due to particular policies on this platform, but I am sure everyone is smart enough to know what I am talking about when referring to the dreaded malady. I also wanted to say that the information presented here has been properly vetted through numerous outlets. And finally, let me say that I'll be releasing an unedited version of this video later today. For the time being, comments are disabled. This is coming out of Negros Oriental, that's the province where I live, Dumaguete City, the Philippines. The provincial government of Negros Oriental reported on Wednesday, March 11th, that's yesterday, today is Thursday, March 12th, the province's first confirmed case of the dreaded malady that is rapidly sweeping across the globe. The patient is from Dumaguete City. A provincial health officer said the confirmed case was tagged as Subject 39 by the Philippines DOH. In a press conference Wednesday evening, Bimbo Miraflor, Provincial Public Information Officer, said the specimen was taken from the subject on March 9th. And the results were made available on March 11th. Again, that was yesterday. He said provincial authorities had started the contact tracing to find the people who may have been exposed to the subject. The police have been enlisted to contact the individuals. Miraflor went on to say the provincial leadership is appealing to those who came in contact with the patient to feel free to submit for a medical exam in case they manifest related symptoms. He said Governor Roel Degamo, that's the governor here of Negros Oriental, was urging the public not to panic as the provincial governor was on top of the situation. The government already has the flight manifests from the airline on which the subject traveled to Manila on February 28 and returned to Dumaguete City on March 1. He also urged the public to follow the protocols laid down by the DOH and that the hospital should make necessary procedures for disinfection of their premises. Subject 39. Based on the information that the Negros Oriental case was Subject 39, it can be gleaned from the DOH website that he is a 64-year-old Filipino who went to Green Hill Malls in San Juan City. He started showing symptoms on March 3. Cabinet Secretary Carlo Nograles also says diagnostics company Manila Health Tech is developing a rapid test kit to aid in testing for the dreaded malady. The subject is now confined in an isolation room in one of the private hospitals in Dumaguete City. It was later confirmed that the patient was admitted at Silliman University Medical Center. He is suffering severe pneumonia and is on a ventilator, one of the hospital spokesmen said. She said the patient went to Manila for a convention. Upon his return to Dumaguete, he consulted at Ace Dumaguete Doctors Hospital on March 7. That's the time we were alerted. There was a request for a throat swab after, she added. Meanwhile, the Silliman University Medical Center, in a press statement on Wednesday, said that a patient from Ace Dumaguete Doctors Hospital was transferred to their care on March 10. The statement said, while the transfer of one patient to another hospital usually happens for better management and care, there may have been a lapse in the manner this particular patient was transferred, there being no full disclosure and transparency on the condition of the patient to the receiving hospital. It stressed the health facility immediately instituted stringent measures following the principles of isolation, containment, and crowd control. As of noon yesterday, no new admissions to the ICU will be entertained in the meantime. If really necessary, those in need of emergency services will be referred to other hospitals. The hospital also reminded the public to be properly screened when coming to Silliman University Medical Center and to fully disclose their health condition, especially those who have a history of travel in affected areas. Miraflor, when sought for reaction, said there was cause for concern, but he didn't want to speculate if there was a lapse on the part of the other hospital. That's Dumaguete Ace Hospital. That's actually my hospital. We will ask them what happened. I think they have their own explanation, he said. He said hospitals know there are protocols that need to be followed. He added they will meet with the administrators of the hospital on Thursday, March 12th. All right, so Yeah, basically, there's been a confirmed case. It's here in Dumaguete City. It was a 64-year-old gentleman who traveled up to San Juan. There's been a number of cases up there for a convention. He came back, started exhibiting symptoms. He went to Dumaguete Ace Hospital, and for some reason at 2:30 in the morning, they transferred him to Silliman University Medical Center. So the first part of this report is all basically the details of the case, of the situation, and the last part is the hospitals all upset at each other for, it looks like they were unloading something that they didn't want to deal with to another hospital. All right, so enough about that. It is what it is, and it looks like this isn't going away anytime soon. Experts are stating that before this is over, 20 to 60% of the world population might be affected in some way by the dreaded malady that is sweeping across our little blue marble. So right now I am going to pick up some staples like soap. It's really good to be washing your hands in situations like this. High content alcohol wash, if there's any available. And of course, toilet paper. I'll see you at Hypermart. Peace and be safe.